Hey, Grand Rising, everyone. Peace and love. TiaraSharde here. It is time for the divine message for the collective. It is Tuesday, March the 26th, 2019. How are y'all? Come on in the room. You guys get ready to give this video a thumbs up. Shout outs to all of my subscribers. Shout outs to the new subscribers. Shout outs to those who have been leaving divinations. I truly appreciate the support. It really helps me, it helps the channel. And yeah, I love that. You guys already know the divine message for the collective, Monday through Friday. Every single Friday, we give you your weekend forecast so you know what to expect. The links to my website are in the description box if you would like to schedule personal time with me. I'll let you know something more specific to your situation. Hey, peace and love, y'all. Hey, great rising, Ida. How you doing? You guys already know we talk about romance, family, career, money, travel, anything. I recently announced that I also do readings for children. I absolutely do. North Node report, you want to know what your son's life's purpose, soul's purpose is? Hit me up, okay? Contact me. You want a manifestation ritual? Hey, Grand Rising, Jessie May, how you doing? You want a manifestation ritual. You want to know if love is on the way to you. You want to relocate. Many of you know I spent a couple years in Costa Rica. I've helped over 15 people relocate there, even travel there. So I know realtors, I know locals from like all over. I've actually lived in quite a few towns and cities there. So I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better, Ida. So contact me if you want a private session with me, okay, you all? Follow me on my social media platforms, TiaraSharde, both on Facebook and Instagram. And yeah, so you guys already know these energies move around a bit. This could have already happened, is happening, or it may not resonate with you all. This is for the collective. It is for millions of people. So take what vibes with you and leave the rest. That belongs to somebody else, okay? And this could be you or the other person, how someone else is viewing you, okay? So the message for this rising is friendships and transition. Love is present here too. Let's get into the friendship. So I feel like some of you are wanting friends, okay? Maybe you went through quite a bit of change. Maybe you moved. Maybe you, and by change, I mean you've had an awakening of sorts and you're realizing the old way isn't really the best way for you any longer. This includes friends, okay? You know, we always say people are in your life for seasons. You have to understand why. You have to take in the lessons and definitely honor and love up on the people who show up in your life. They're very important, as are you. You're important in their lives. So I feel like some of you are wanting friendships that vibe more with the new you know, the evolved you. So you'll be pulling that in. Some of you are much more confident. Some of you are showing up as abundant, as, you know, something that you've just created or you've just stepped on. Some path that you just stepped on is really abundant and great for you. Like something you're doing is good for you. Oh, that's beautiful, Ida. Well, let me know, okay? Let me know. So yeah, you're stepping on that path and it's like it's for some of you, see, okay, for some of you this is a merge within you. A connection, a balance, a harmony that's being built within you. So, for example, you know, and we talked about this all week. If you have a goal or a dream, but you were fearful of moving forward, this is kind of like a union within yourself where you have like, actually, you know, I can do this. You're balancing that divine feminine and that divine masculine, which is in each of us. You're balancing it out within yourself. So this is something that you're doing. For others of you, this is a friendship that's coming into place, a new friendship or like a reconciliation with the friend as well. Maybe you guys were on different paths. Maybe there was an argument. Maybe there was a jealousy issue. It could be really anything, you know, and it's you coming back together in this friendship. Okay, a reconciliation. For love, for some of you who are looking for love, if you're single, this is you loving yourself. This is you joining with yourself. Oh wow, Jesse May. Yeah, that that energy is definitely here in this message. Yep. For those who are in a relationship, this is you merging more with your partner, coming into alignment with your partner, maybe after a time of arguments or static or some sort of disappointment. Okay. For others of you, you have received information that a friend might have transitioned, and there's that. There's that. Hey, Clyde. Oh wow. See, now that's a powerful acknowledgement, Clyde. Kudos to you. Not many people can, take responsibility for the things they may have done, and kudos to you. I think that's very important to see yourself clearly. Um and like for some of you, and I'll share with you, many of you know I have announced that I do have shaman capabilities. That's just how things show up for me. I am able to hmm, see I am able to predict death. I am, okay? For this though, and it's a natural cycle, life and death, transition. It's a natural cycle. We shouldn't be afraid of it. And many of us were not taught, we were not educated more on what life and death really means. But it doesn't mean that you're completely gone. Our souls live on. We always say this, our souls are immortal. You guys know that we die and then we come back into this life. Some of us, we are on other planets even. This is normal, okay? For some of you, you have received information that a friend has transitioned or somebody who's very close to you. It doesn't have to be a friend, but many of you have received this. So again, there's different storylines here because this is for the collective. So many of you have parted ways from a friendship because of an argument or a loved one because of an argument. Others of you, you're coming into contact with friends, new friends to accommodate you on your journey at this time. Others of you, your friendship has dissolved because of a transition. Now, see, I just got this. For some of you, it's because one or two of you have moved states, moved countries. And for others of you, this is a real transformation, like a real life and death transformation that has happened. So I'm sorry for your loss. I want to say that whoever that applies to. For others of you, this is a metaphorical thing. So your friendship has ended, and that's, as far as you're concerned, you're done. Okay, so take what resonates. Okay. For others of you, you're gonna be receiving communication from people. I just see that. I see a lot of people around. Many of you have been networking. Many of you have been more involved in your social media platforms, or at your job, there's some sort of event. But I see a lot of people around you guys. A lot of communication, a lot of text messages. Yeah, Clyde, absolutely. I've done that in the past as well. As long as you see that now, you're exactly where you need to be. No worries. So many of you are going to be receiving communications, information. You're going to be reading. There's a big element of information being taken in and being shared here. I feel like some of you are going to have a real heart to heart with your friends, with family, with your loved ones. You're going to come to some sort of reconciliation or resolution about a thing. Many of you have just come into some abundance of some sort. This could be a new job. Maybe some of you, you got your income taxes a little late. You got it later than your friends, and maybe you're balling out of control and your friends are broke now. There's some element there of there is also an element of a little jealousy too. Somebody is jealous, or you may experience jealousy towards someone else because you feel like you're not where you want to be. Get out of that. There's no competition on this planet. There's none. We literally all have our set of assignments for this life. There can be no competition in that. There's no way I can compete with you. When you showed up for your own mission, you have your own thing. There's no way you can be in competition with me. Okay, you're just as amazing. You have just as much gift and talents to share with the world. So view it like that. But I feel like some of you have lost friendships because of jealousy. because you wanted something that, hey, Isis, my only competitor is me. There you go. Only in competition with yourself. Some of you have lost friendships because there was some jealousy, whether it was you or the other person, or there was, see, I just got this. Maybe you wanted somebody's romantic partner. Maybe you were really attracted to them and you feel like your friend, quote unquote, won out. There's an element there too. Definitely some past situation. There's a past life soulmate situation happening here. So I feel like if you've had such a critical experience with a friend or loved one, it's because you're supposed to learn a very valuable lesson from that situation. So figure out what it is. All right. I don't know your life specifically. I can't give you too much details because that will come in a private session. But I can tell you that there's something there with that, okay? Some of you have had words. Pardon me, you're going to walk with me a second, okay, you guys? Because, of course, hang on. I'm just going to have to stand here for a moment. Because, of course, I didn't charge my phone all the way. I hope you guys can see me. Maybe I can turn up the light. Oops, that didn't do it. That looks crazy. Okay, let me just keep the light the same then. Jeesh. All right, so that's that, you guys. Also, watch your words here. I feel like some of you have had arguments. I feel like some of you are arguing right now. And it's petty. Ooh, some of y'all real petty. And that's okay. It happens, right? But I feel like in the moment, some petty words were shared. Get out of that. Y'all don't need that. No, sometimes it's best to look at yourself because sometimes we have arguments because we're kind of disappointed in ourselves and what we have going on. We're not as happy as we'd like. So we kind of nitpick at other people. If that's you, just, climb up out of that space. Climb up out of that space. Yeah, it's easy to do that, Clyde. Like, I don't know one person that hasn't experienced some form of depression in this life. It's really normal, and I think, people get a bad rep for going through things. But look, it's life. As long as you can acknowledge it and take the lessons and move forward, you're on the right path. Or always on the right path if you're pursuing growth. Excuse me, y'all. Hang on. Always on the right path if you're pursuing growth and self-mastery, okay? And your own happiness. All right. For some of you, see, now back to the argument thing. I feel like for some of you, arguing with a friend or loved one is going to really surprise you. It's going to shock you. You're not going to expect it. There's some sort of element of surprise here. Now, your reconciliation with this person could be a surprise too. And I feel like some of you have been thinking about a friend or a loved one and wanting to apologize or wanting to come back to how things were in the beginning. You're going to have an opportunity today, this week, the next couple weeks. You're going to have an opportunity to do that. For some of you, this is being your own best friend and forgiving yourself for things and loving yourself. Really, I always recommend people love up on yourself. Whatever that means to you. You want to get a haircut? Go get a haircut. You want your eyebrows done? Okay. You want to buy a new outfit? Do that. Do that. That's all right, Clyde. That's all right. The best thing that you can do at this time is pour love into yourself. Your own BFF. Pour love into yourself. That's the best thing. I say that in personal sessions too. If you want romantic love in your life, your best thing is to pour all of that romance into yourself. Yeah, Ida. See? Healthier and happier. I love that. Yeah, so that's the best thing you can do, because if you're vibing in that love energy, everyone you encounter is gonna feel that. And you're gonna pull more love and abundance into your life. So I really encourage you all to really take time and love up on yourself. And don't feel like you're being selfish. And who cares if somebody calls you selfish? If you want to spend an hour at the masseuse because you found a great deal on Groupon, you go and get that massage and call me too, because I might want to go with you. Okay? It's important that we love up on ourselves, because if we're not right, we're not giving our loved ones the best of us. And it's really important. Give yourself the best of you and give the people you love the best of you. Ah, beautiful. Yes, the number 6. Ooh, I'm so happy you said that because the number 6 is present here. Definitely past relationships, soulmate relationships, love and family. Absolutely. Oh, what's that? Oh, the coat is hanging up right there. um Love and family, absolutely. I feel like that. I feel like some of you have had some sort of disagreement with a family member, a friend, a loved one, and for many of you, you're going to have an opportunity to reconcile that. Okay. Others of you, things happen for a reason, and at this time you may not be able to reconcile with a friend or family member, and that's okay. Just make sure you're still in alignment with what you have going on. You're still loving yourself. Send love energy. For any of you who had a falling out with a family member or a friend who's ever to blame, it's important that you only worry about you. What are you doing? What are you doing? What did you say? What did you do? Okay, well, that's what you have the power to fix. You really don't have the power to control anybody else, but you certainly can control you and your reaction to things. So keep that in mind. Don't just give your power away. Don't do that. Keep your power to yourself, and you'd be like, you know what? I could be really angry right now. I have a right to be. I have a right to yell and scream. But you know what? I'm going to take that power and I'm going to pour it back into myself. What do I want to build? What do I want? Okay, I want a better job. All right. So I'm going to take that negative energy and I'm going to transmute it into something amazing, and I'm going to pour it back into myself and manifest a better job, or manifest a better home to live in, manifest more happiness, more friendships in my life. Okay. Oh, that's so beautiful. Isis and Clyde pouring love into each other. See, I fucks with y'all. When I tell you I fucks with y'all, I fucks with y'all. Definitely do that. Okay. I love the teamwork and the love energy here. So yeah, you guys, you're really going to come into that. Transitions on another level, right? We talked about that. Many of you are leveling up. You're on your ascension journey. You're doing your thing. Okay, you're pursuing self-mastery. You're losing weight. You're eating better. You're speaking to yourself better. How you view you has changed and improved. How you view a toxic situation has changed and improved. Okay, you're seeing the root of things. You're not just looking at the surface, you're looking deeper, and you're understanding the meanings of things. So you guys are on a roll. Oh my gosh. You're on a roll, okay? Again, for some of you, this type of transition, this type of change has been a loss of a loved one, family member, a romantic partner, or a friend, and or an acquaintance. It's important for you to put things into perspective. For some of you, you've spent a long time without communication with this person, and you might be internalizing some pain. You might be blaming yourself. Don't try not to do that. Everything happens for a reason. Just be thankful for the time that you have with people. Okay. There's this song, and I think this is old school saying, give me my flowers while I'm here, while I'm alive. So the people around you, give them their flowers while you can. Tell them you love them. Tell them that you appreciate them. Say, you know what, I know we had an argument a week ago, but you know what? You have been there for me over these years, and I appreciate that. Yo, just that has the power to really shift things. Okay? Yeah. And gratitude is important. Absolutely. Yeah. So do that. If any of you resonate with that part of this message, do that. Okay? Learn all that you can from the people around you. Love up on them. If you're not a hugger, push yourself and hug somebody. If you're scared to say what you feel, just try to say it or write it down. If you had a falling out with a friend and you're like, man, that was my fault. See if you could send an email. Reach out. Reach out. But I do want to say that in regards to love, try to reconcile your love and romantic relationship as much as you can. Okay, just think about it. Where would I be? How would I feel if they were no longer a part of my life? If they no longer existed on this planet in a way that I can see and touch? Think about that. Think about that. Well, you know what, Clyde? I feel like, pardon me, just a second. Okay. I feel like You know, we all have a mission when we come to this place. We all have a mission. We all have a contract. And it's up to you to figure out what your contract entails. Okay? And the reason literally, you could literally meet someone because they vibe on a level where you needed that interaction with them. For some reason, their energy activates you. That's the reason you met them. That could be it. For some of you, you've met someone because they really helped you through a difficult time in your life. Yes, all for our growth and development. You know, and you met that person and then you reflect on it like, man, we only had one conversation together, but that conversation really helped me. That's the reason. And you can view it as a big reason or a very, 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 very tiny reason. It doesn't matter. It's just a reason. Everybody is of value in this time and space. Everyone, okay? Even the people we think who are evil, because it's about, you got to balance it, y'all. You got to balance it. So, you know, even with the evil things, acknowledge that they're there. Acknowledge that you don't rock with that, and then do the opposite. But everything has an assignment. Everything on this planet has an assignment, okay? My charger keeps falling out. Pardon me, y'all. Perspective and perception. Yep, that's what it's about. So yeah, y'all, I really hoped this message helped you guys. Whoever it resonates with, if you feel like leaving a comment, leave a comment. I do want to say, you guys, if you are in the live video and you're wondering who I'm talking to, maybe you can't see the live chat. On the video, there's like a paragraph icon. If you click on that icon, you can see the live chat when you replay this video, okay? I recently found that out like a month ago. I was like, how do I see their comments when I play it back? Because I always critique my videos. I try to see where I could do better, maybe articulate myself better, maybe slow down in my speech. And I was like, where is the chat? That's where it is. Okay, there's the little paragraph icon at the bottom of the screen so you can see people's messages. Okay, so yes, my loves, that is the divine message for the collective for Tuesday, March the 26th. I hope you got something out of it. Make sure you're giving me a thumbs up. There's 9 people in the building. Can I get 4 more thumbs ups? It really helps the channel. So what it does is it helps the videos get circulated. It helps other people see the video so that you know, they always get these messages. So if you rock with any of my videos, try to give me a thumbs up, okay, so it can help more people. And again, it does help my channel. Shout outs to y'all who have been donating. Oh my gosh, like I never expected that. I appreciate that. Oh, I did want to let you guys know that I work with 3 decks. I had a lot in the past, but I work with 3 decks for my divinations. I will be purchasing a strictly romance deck for romantic readings. Okay, my decks, all of them do have cards for love and romance, but I wanted a deck specifically for that, specifically for those who want those divinations. So that's the next purchase I would be making. Okay, I wanted to share that with you guys. I felt like maybe I should involve you more in what I'm doing and the things that I'm purchasing for the channel, because it's for you too, you know. So I feel like I'll do that moving forward. So that will be my next purchase, you guys. So you guys already know Divine Message for the Collective, Monday through Friday. The links to my website are in the description box. If this video sounds like somebody you know, share the video. I feel like if you hear something and you're like, oh my God, that sounds like so-and-so, I kind of feel like, well, now it's your responsibility to share it with them. Or maybe, you know, send like a telepathic message that says, hey, you know, I hope this works out for you and da-da-da-da. Whatever you do, I feel like it's now your responsibility to pour it back out. And that's with your own life too. If you come across some major knowledge that helped you, it's kind of your responsibility to share it now. That's kind of how this works. Especially if you're on a spiritual awakening journey. Yeah. You got to share it somehow. I don't know how you're going to do that. It's up to you. You don't have to get a YouTube channel. But in some shape or form, shine your light. Unapologetically. Shine it. Because it's so necessary. You are so necessary. The love and the all that energy. Like the love energy that you both shared and all of us share in these videos. This whole planet needs that. So any way you can, do that, okay? That is it, my loves. Soon I will be doing, what is today? Today's the 26th. Okay, so soon I will be doing the forecast for April for earth, air, fire, and water signs. So be on the lookout for that. I might just do like the 1st through the 15th. I don't know if I'm going to do just a monthly overview and then do the 1st through the 14th. I got to figure it out, you guys. Okay. I have a bunch of projects coming up. You guys already know in August, we have the full green corn moon retreat, Atlanta, Georgia, August 16th through the 18th. All of that information is on my page. I also am working on a couple projects that I will be sharing with you guys shortly. Oh my goodness, look, 8 people in the room and 8 thumbs up. I love the number 8. A powerful number. So yeah, I have some stuff coming up I'll be sharing with you guys shortly, okay? So that is all. I love you all. Stay empowered, stay encouraged. Again, pour that self-love into yourself. Take a romantic bubble bath tonight. Light some candles, some music just for you. Just for you. And then when you get out, you better lather yourself with oils and all of that. Cocoa butter, shea butter, grease your scalp. Do all of that stuff, okay? And go to bed with beautiful dreams, beautiful intentions. Do it every single day if you can. Do some sort of self-loving ritual for yourself. Again, I keep saying self, every single day. I don't care what you do. You want to moisturize your heels? All right. That's your self-love ritual. Invest time. Don't talk to anybody when you do it either. Only you. Okay? I don't know who that's for. That's for me too. I'm definitely taking that advice. I do that every day. But yeah, make sure you're doing that. Love up on yourself, okay? So have a beautiful day.